Hey there, what's up? This is Maiden. I am wanting to go ahead and do some readings for you for the upcoming solar or partial solar eclipse. I do want to say I'm not an astrologer. I am a student of astrology, but I would refer you to your favorite astrologer for the full details for this partial solar eclipse and how it will affect your sign. These are just going to be general messages for a tarot spread that I found. Just going over general energy with the eclipse coming up for each sign. So I'm going to start with Capricorn since I'm a Capricorn, and I know most readers start with Aries or Pisces typically, so I'm going to be a little different and just start with Capricorn because that's who I am. So, and I'm going to put them out individually also. So these are going to be general messages. I just want to say thank you for so much for stopping by my channel. And if you feel drawn to, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build up my channel. Obviously, I still am doing so. I'm trying to get more consistent. I'm currently in between some different things in my life. So I kind of tend to record when I typically can, which isn't very consistently. But I am hoping to get a little bit more consistent with that. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on through. Let's see what we can find out here. This is going to be cool to find out the messages for this partial solar eclipse for Capricorn. And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. I typically watch my Venus too, so if you feel like this fits for your Venus, if you have a Venus in Capricorn, definitely take what resonates. Yeah. So let's see. So it's going to be in the first, I'm going to do what is lingering and unresolved in my life. How can I process that unresolved energy? How can I detach from the old to make space for the new? And what will my life look like when I surrender to change? The last one is going to be how can I embrace this new chapter of my life? Because solar eclipses tend to shine light on things that have gone unaddressed. I think it's going to be really interesting for these messages to come through. And this one's going to be how can I process that unresolved energy? How can I process that unresolved energy? Well, I'm going to take these because they all came out. And I'll just get the messages like that. Alright, so in the first, we have what is unresolved. Oh, sorry, what is lingering and unresolved in my life? How can I process that unresolved energy? Oh, not down here. Sorry. How can I detach the old to make space for the new? And what will my life look like when I surrender to change? Wow. How can I embrace this new chapter of my life? This is really good. What? Okay, let me just, out of curiosity, you got two more cards, Capricorn, so let's see what those are. What? Okay, this is good. Whoa. Okay, this is really good. At the bottom of the deck, King of Swords. I love these cards. This is the Haunted House Tarot deck by Sarah Graham and Sarah Graham, sorry. This is what it looks like. Since it's Halloween, my favorite time of the year, I am definitely being drawn to use these cards. So yeah, King of Swords at the bottom. Now, I'm just going to pull the oracle messages also, just to see what we get from that. Being drawn, yeah, let me go ahead and do the sacred. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. We have Capricorn, the Eclipse, Partial Solar Eclipse 2022. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sorry if you can't hear me very well. I don't have my mic with me, so... And I would record this on my iPhone, but I don't have any storage space on there at all, so I'm having to use my laptop, so bear with me. Alright, these messages don't want to come out. If they are going to be this stubborn, I may take from another deck, because I don't want to force it. Let's see. Capricorn. What do we got? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For my fellow Capricorns out there, I don't know, we tend to do pretty well with these. A lot of the other signs typically have a hard time with eclipse season and stuff. Not saying all of them, but some of them are a little bit more shy to these kinds of drastic changes. But us Cappies are, yeah, we're pros at this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take that one. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Pegasus transcending. Okay, keep getting these transformation and transcending messages every time I do a tarot spread. But you got Starry Night, acceptance. I'll read the message for that in a little bit. But let's go ahead and go over the rest of the cards. So, okay, it's 2:22 on my time right now. I'm Eastern Standard Time, so just thought I would mention that. So if anybody, those are numbers that are significant to you, definitely make note that this reading may resonate a little bit more for you since the time 2:22 came up. Now I also just noticed I've got a bunch of 4s here, so this is a really profound time for Capricorn. The first spot here, and this is the message of what is lingering and unresolved in my life. You got the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands in traditional tarot, I read intuitively, and sometimes I take the traditional meaning, but for this deck in particular, these are messages. These are either messages or I'm picking up more like spiritual insights, or if you don't consider it that way, just spiritual messages. So I take these as all of the kind of like your spirit team, spirit guides, and let's see. So possibly you've got things that you are not paying attention to that they're trying to point out to you. That's what's unresolved. You've got a lot of options, a lot of insights that you're not paying attention to, because this energy here is all very, I mean, these are major arcana. Almost all the messages that you got are major arcana, with the exception of the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. And like I said, I'm going through this in order, so but you've got 8, 4, 4s, and then these all major arcana. So that's pretty profound. And you even got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, and I'm still trying to find out if these are energies. Now, I think that being that this is your first message and this is unresolved, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is you. And we'll go over that card in a minute, because the order that the messages came out is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go over this one and then that one and then those, because I'm not doing it like a typical Celtic cross, just because I thought it'd be cool to do an eclipse reading. Typically I do a Celtic cross though in most of my readings. Now, being that this is unresolved, lingering, meaning you're not going to be able to miss this. I mean, these are opportunities. They're flaming. It's like, flamethrowers coming at you. So you won't be able to not get these messages. They will come through, which is the good news. Because if I had seen any negative cards in here, meaning like these were missed opportunities or something like that, it would tell me here. And I don't see that. But what this generally is telling me, you may be holding back. You may be kind of sleeping on your potential a little bit. You know what I mean? Because this energy right here, between these energies and this Empress, this is major, major opportunities. You don't want to be in this energy with this kind of opportunity. I mean, this is literally a key to success. And I'm getting out of order. But that's just what I'm taking from it generally. So with this second place here, let me get back to the main spread, which is the eclipse questions that we asked. This is my first time doing this spread, so bear with me. And it's okay. So the first one was what is lingering and unresolved, and we went over the 8 of Wands. The second one here in the second spot is how can I process this unresolved energy? Now, the King of Pentacles is a practical, planning, powerful energy. You have to get into this energy to get here. So this is suggesting for this eclipse, this is how you should process the unresolved energy, by taking charge. If you can see, he's a take charge, powerful energy. And of course, this can be, if you're feminine, then obviously you can still be in this energy and not be, have to be a masculine, just because the card is masculine. But you can see he's just in this stance that you can trust that he will handle his business. This energy will handle its business. So that's what this eclipse is telling you, to harness this energy so that you can manage these incoming messages. This could be downloads, if you are spiritually inclined and you do tend to get downloads, then it's telling you, this tarot spread with the eclipse is telling you to be into this boss, powerful, practical, making plans, taking charge energy. Now, yes, that can also be the Emperor, but the King of Pentacles does it from a more logical standpoint. The Emperor is more compassionate and, slightly more demanding, commanding, but this is more practical energy. So it's not necessarily the King of Swords, which would have been more cutthroat, just to the point, critical and all of that, strategic. This is telling you, just kick back, be in your power, but also be practical and logical with your next movement with the eclipse. And that's whatever you're planning or whatever your goal is for this time. This is the energy it's telling you to harness. Now, the third place here in this spread, and hold on one second here, I gotta pull it back up. My phone keeps shutting me out. How can I detach from the old to make space for the new? And that is this World card. So it's telling you that you can just take the key. You have all of this. This is your domain. So what you need to do is take the key. With these two together, this is some powerful manifesting energy right here. And it's telling you how to detach. Well, take the key and be the practical, powerful energy that you need to do in your life. Harness this energy, take that and take the key and let go of what was. Because this is not an old energy. This is new. This is all new coming in. These flames are hot, hot coming in. This is not like, rocks or something. That's dead energy. This is, clean, incoming forces. With this energy, the practical, and she's very, seductive and desirable. And it's saying, kind of take these two, a divine masculine, divine feminine energy, combine it with this key, and go into this flowy, seductive type of energy, along with the practicality, combining the two. That's what that's telling me there. And, nothing about this is dead or past energy. This is new. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Fool card was not too far. Yeah, you got Ace of Pentacles after the King of Swords. So this is an incoming, a gift from the universe. That's also what I kind of heard when I saw this key here. Now let's see, what was the fourth question? Or the fourth point? What will my life look like when I surrender to change? And that would be the Queen of Cups. And, sorry, if you can see her, she's looking a little bored, but she's looking very content. So, you know, this is a very loving, content, satisfied energy. And she doesn't really have to do anything. She's just sitting here in the flow. And peaceful. Loving, peaceful energy. That's what that looks like. And this is a great spot to be in for this eclipse. I mean, this is a beautiful reading for Capricorn. I'm excited because I'm a Capricorn. So I was kind of worried because I'm like, oh, if I do Capricorn first, what if it's a bad way to start off the readings? But these are really good cards. And I love the idea that you have the Earth Pentacle energy. You have the World energy, which is all the elements, because you see all the animals here. You've got the seduction, you've got the key to the, you know, the key to the world, basically. This is key to the world. I mean, that's pretty major. That's what these incoming messages are telling you. These are all yes cards also. This is a major yes card, but I love how it is with the, along with the pentacles, with the cups and the wands. You've got all the elements covered here, and all in major arcana, and really brilliant messages. I mean, these cards, I'm telling you, they're kind of scary to use sometimes, because they're, the scarier messages on here are pretty terrifying when you get them, and you know, it can get a little freaky, but it looks like this is all good. Now, this card here, hold on one second, let me pull up this, what was this last one? Like I said, this is my very first, I literally just looked up this spread, so I'm not familiar with this, but I just thought it would be fun to do. So, and the last spot here with the Four of Pentacles is, how can I embrace the new chapter of my life? So basically, how can I embrace this? This is all good energy. How can I harness it and embrace it? Well, this little voodoo doll baby thing is embracing this pentacle. Now, like I said, at the bottom of the deck was this Ace of Pentacles. So basically, by holding on to this value, this gift that you have, what you have to offer the people in your life, the universe, this eclipse is telling you, hold on to that. Don't lose it with any shakeups that might come, because this could also be, you know, this isn't a tower card, but it could be some shakeups. I mean, this is really hot, flaming, either guidance messages or messages, opportunities. This is really fast moving stuff that's coming at you. Now, you could easily end up in flames and burn, you know, everything to the ground. Well, none of these other cards are telling me that. What you have to do to avoid that is to be secure, because this, in the upright, this is holding on to what you have. Now, the negative to the Four of Pentacles, typically, traditionally, is being like a miser, being someone who's, you know, the opposite of giving, someone who's taking things, someone who's not giving anything. This is telling you to hold on to the good that you have, which is this. Let go of any of the negative or bad that could remove you from this energy here. And by doing that, it's also telling you with this card, it's okay to rest. It's okay to be in this energy of resting. And you need to rest a little bit more peacefully. Stop paying attention to the demons under the bed. You know, you've got this energy around you. And whether that's you or a guide or whatever, this is what you have to counter this. You don't need to worry about whatever's under here. The unknown, whatever you haven't done yet, whatever you haven't experienced, you're in this energy. So that's what that's basically telling you. Just hold on to that value, because this is your final card, which is the Empress. Now, along with the Empress came out the Starry Night, which is acceptance. And it's like she's accepting her full value. These are women with their head up, energies with their head up. If you're a man, obviously you can still, you know, this message is still for you. And I'm sorry, my shade went down and you probably can't see very well, so I'm going to have to fix that. But, yeah, she's got... Both of these are just such beautiful cards. I mean, look, she's got the key here, and she's got literally light shining right here. These are so feminine, loving energy. And even if you are a man, like I said, it's still a beautiful energy to be in. The Empress is fertile. She's got growth, expansion in her mindset and surrounding her. Really, anything she puts her mind to is, you know, golden, like this light here. And this card is also telling you to accept. The Starry Night, your wishes are coming in. Don't get into this energy where you forget exactly who you are and you feel all, because this just makes me feel like getting in that energy of low self-worth, or thinking that you need to hold on to every little thing that comes along. You don't. Just hold on to your main value, the main core of who you are. And don't get caught up in the fear of what's underneath the bed. You can see whatever you need to see with this light. And this eclipse, you know, this is a perfect card to come out with this solar eclipse, because it's like shining a light on this value that you already intrinsically have. I'm going to read the message for the Starry Night to end the reading. And let's see where I have that. Oh, it's right here. Okay. And that is card 41. And you did have some 4s in here, so that's really awesome that these numbers keep coming out. 41, Starry Acceptance. The spirit of the Starry Night says, embrace your inner majesty. Accept your life in all of its configurations. Every moment has profound value, even if it doesn't seem like it. Forgive yourself and others. Accept all that life has provided, and harmony will ensue. These are beautiful messages for this eclipse. I can't even tell you how scared I was to do this reading for my own sign. But now that we've had a good reading for Capricorn, I'm actually really excited. But it's really cool that mentioned value, because that's what I kept hearing and seeing when I see this card. Because stop making yourself small. You see how this is like a little itty bitty baby voodoo doll, and it doesn't even, it looks sad. It looks like an old forgotten rag doll that somebody just left in an attic somewhere and it rotted away. And, you know, it's holding on to this little pinnacle, like that's going to make it change its form or something. No, you have what you need inside. You have the value. Accept that this is who you are. This is who you are. Male or female. You're the Empress. You're the King of Pentacles. You can handle shit. You got this. You got the key. You got it on lock. Accept it and keep it moving. All right, sweet loves. So I will see you in the next reading. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. And hope you're well. And have a beautiful solar eclipse. Take care.